Hello, chat. I'm almost mended. The voice is almost back. Then I can finally finish up my Death Stranding bit because I don't want to sound like this in the middle of at the very end of a video. But bear with me. Bear when work is being done, regardless of the state of my robot voice. Try to remember the basics of CBT. Well, that's the thing. You never forget that. It's like falling off a bicycle and on your balls. You learn a lesson, an important one. Hmm. But how is everybody, huh? Today, weather was pretty nice. Saw some. No, actually, I saw nothing. I stayed indoors all the day. What am I lying to you for? I live a boring life. Can't really do much when I sound like this either. But we're gonna play some more Metal Gear tonight because everybody seemed to be enjoying it. No, I noticed something about my voice when it's hoarse. You can't tell when I'm doing my stupid gruff voice because I sound like that all the time. Like it's hidden from you, unless I go "Oh yeah," and now I just sound like Macho Man. But hello, Emma. Hey, Emma Cognizant. What's up, Puff? Wall. Now you're 50% of the women here. Oh, look. Let the numbers raise, go up a bit. Then you can start putting together mathematician scores. There's a lot of ladies who just lurk as well because they're afraid of the freaks who might follow them around and say weird stuff to them if they actually type in chat. What's up, Old Greg? Old Greg? I mean, I'll take it. I don't know who that is, but it seems like a good nickname. Hopefully you guys were watching Lucky's stream today. She's been playing Metal Gear 2, actually. And fighting Vamp. Proven to be pretty challenging. If I told you that Casino Royale has a CBT scene, would it convince you to watch a Bond movie? No. Because I can go watch real CBT if I'm that into it. Is this still a thing? Well, you gotta give me some context of what you're asking about. Are you asking about the number one next to your name? Asking about the game? My life, me, the stream? I don't know. She's streaming right now? Yeah. I think she's about over though she's gonna stream again later tonight, I think, for a late night stream. So make sure you follow her on Twitch and hit that follow button and notification bell. You saw me on her stream. That means I know you were watching. I made an appearance on it. Looking at Facebook, apparently a little girl who got a big snake, and when she was sleeping, the snake ate her. I'm not making this up. I mean, if the snake is big enough and the girl is small enough, yeah, that could happen. I don't like that, though. Not a cool thing. It fucking shit. My grad school is shutting down the campus and going online only by 2027 and eliminating the faculty. Too much debt. Wait. Are you currently enrolled there? Are you staff or something? So, or is it just a place full of memories? That sucks, man. Ugh. Well, I'm assuming their attendance is gonna go way down. I was asking about women not talking in stream due to thirsty dudes. I mean, that's just something you have to realize is how the things work online. Some women, like most women, when they're playing video games multiplayer, they won't use a microphone just because as soon as they speak up, they instantly get beaten with is that a girl stick or some other manner of it? If it's a good day, they'll get that question. So most of them learn pretty quickly. I'm just gonna use text chat unless they're playing with people they know. Have I seen the teen who didn't make it because of an AI's encouragement? That's happened more than once already, sadly. Plenty of people have gone crazy because of AI already. YouTube hasn't even been giving me proper notices. YouTube has never done that. YouTube decides sometimes if you want the notification. Honestly, there should I don't know if there's an app that you can get that you can that does notifications I don't know, that outside of YouTube service, like it detects a stream or a video has gone online for channels you like and notifies you. That'd be nice if so. Also, Kurosaki, thank you for 68 months of being a sub. PlayStation Plus Deluxe, can you recommend any game? Are you talking about specifically multiplayer games? The only multiplayer game I'm currently playing is currently only playable on Steam, and it's called Deadlock. It's Valve's next game. From what I have heard of like PlayStation game multiplayer games, Helldivers 2 is probably like where you want to go for a good time. I don't know, probably maybe one of those like gotcha games. I don't know. I don't know how this shit works anymore. Used to be chat, you got Quake, you got Unreal, and a few other arcade shooters, and you only need to know like 5 games and you're good. Team Fortress, Counter-Strike, whatever your flavor was, you had one game and it was good. Made things simple. Now you got like a million anime gotcha games, like battle royales, clones of those. Who knows what you should be playing anymore? Ugh. Some people on Discord have made accusation against me and other people regarding me. Wait, what's going on? It wasn't on my Discord, was it? Which weird Discord troll saying, you know, if someone's doing that on my Discord, that needs to be reported, guys. We don't tolerate people, you know, doing shenanigans. Is there actually a definition for shenanigans? There has to be, right? I've never even thought of that before. I think we all just intuitively know the word shenanigans means like mischief. I'm an alumni, but the writing was on the wall. It's the Middlebury Institute of International Studies in Monterey. The #1 in the world for translation and localization and nuclear I can't speak to non-proliferation degrees. How ironic that nuclear non-proliferation in a game like this. UN hires our students first, and now it's all fucked up because they wanted beer and wine parties and $1 million garden with 40K tuition. Wow, okay, it sounds like whoever was in charge of managing the place really, you know, was poorly chosen. And instead of just like, I mean, it doesn't sound like it's too much money. There has to be a few like wealthy, like, yo, alumni who could probably fix that and keep it going, right? Secret or dishonest activity or maneuvering. That doesn't sound correct to me. Shenanigans is a much more innocent word. That sounds almost Machiavellian. Probably because of your friendship with Monty. If I'm right, I'm always is about Resident Evil Remake will have this dance. I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Captured a PC early, waiting on the stream too. He captured a PC. This man prepared. Let's see, trick, but you know, sucks that you're losing your school, man, because you know that's an important thing that for a lot of schools, alumni, like the school they went to is like a, you know, hey, they keep going back there, and it's like sometimes an important job resource. The minute the CV remake gets revealed, I just know chat won't let you live it down. You think I won't gaslight the fuck out of all of you about that? Like I knew it was coming, chat. I was just, you know, like keeping your keeping things on the down low. I will play it that way. You sit and watch. I will lie like a motherfucker. I mean, tell the truth like a motherfucker that I always knew it was coming, and I was just trying to, you know, temper your, you know, disbelief in case it didn't happen. That's what we streamers do. We prepare for all eventualities. And basically that means never admitting we're wrong and always having an excuse. The cool small campus, like 200 students, huh? What game is CV again? Code Veronica, Resident Evil specifically. Lurked last night's stream for about a minute. Am I missing much? It's Metal Gear Solid 3, so yes. It's, you know, you want insanity? Well, mostly you want weird shit and cool characters and very gay and manly men at the same time. You get all of that, especially the gay manly men. This game is actually probably the most gay positive game without being actually gay that I can think of. Like, I'm surprised the LGBT community doesn't like hold this game up as like a gold standard. I mean, true, like Volgan is like the horrible evil sadist, but he is like positive gay, you know, representation in video games that you don't normally see. Hold up, let me open my door now. It's stuffy in here. Hello. Kojima is an ally, huh? He is allied. Metal Gear Triangle, that's its new name. Triangles are the whole hot now. Talking about Metal Gear Solid 3 or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, I could be talking about both, but in regards to this conversation, Metal Gear Solid 3. Because you know what? A lot of gay people in it, and you know what? They don't make a big deal out of it. They just like, yeah, we're gonna do our thing, and we're gonna be evil. Can you trade your childhood for living in the late 90s Poland? Let me just tell you that the back then games were cheap as water in Poland, since practically whole market was based on piracy. I mean, that's how, you know, CD Projekt Red got their start as a company. Was like essentially pirating Western games and selling them there. No, I'm good. I mean, I didn't have it too good as a kid in the 90s, but I was still a good kid. Hey. Also, thank you, Lucky, for the raid. Much appreciated. Gotta take a break from mine eyes. Will be lurking. Hey, Dartigan chat, finally have the Wi-Fi working. I swear I'm thinking of buying Starlink and saying fuck it. I mean, Starlink comes with its own issues. There are times where it doesn't work either. So I don't think it's a one, you know, I mean, if you live rurally enough and it's the only option, yeah, go for it. There's probably not much else you can do, actually. But it's satellite-based internet, so it comes with problems. They didn't pirate games, they localized them. Well, I stand corrected. I know that they got their start just like localizing Western games that weren't released there otherwise. Give us your goods and let us do vandalism in this raid. How about I just let you make one you know, trollish joke at me in exchange instead. You got so close, she'll get him next time. She'll get him next time. She had him close several times, actually. Good evening, Dartigan. Good evening. Now that's a fancy lad over there. Very important question. Is this remake faithful story-wise? It is a one-to-one remake. They have reused all the old audio from the game in terms of characters. They haven't re-recorded that. It's basically you put the one game over the other one and it plays the same. It's that kind of remake. Think of like the Halo Combat Evolved remake where you could hit a button and see the old game. I'm surprised they didn't actually do that in this one. But it's not like a Resident Evil 2 or a Resident Evil 4 remake where they reimagine it and redo all of it. It's just like, what if we took the old game and put it in Unreal Engine 5? Is the Higgs Sam Kiss Easter egg in DS2 the most explicit Kojima's been? In terms of visuals, possibly. I mean, there is a scene in this game that's also kind of like a jokey thing like that, but it's all done with shadow puppetry. Thank you very much for answering, kind sir. Man, you make it sound like you never had a question answered before in your life, and this is like the highlight of the day. I'm kidding, by the way. I hope you enjoyed that. But to avoid spoilers, you shall leave. Well, hey, you have a good time when you play it. But if you want to stick around for like the next 10 minutes, you're safe because I'm not going to be playing the game just yet. Oh no, he already left. Sorry. I guess I lost him. You highly recommend playing the old one? I do too. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But this is still essentially that game. There's very little difference. And you can even, excuse me, you can even play it in classic mode if you want that experience entirely. Do I have the snake obese skin? Is that a thing in the game? Because I didn't even know. So I probably don't have it. Fat snake is something I didn't know I was going to get. Not all the old audio, because I'm pretty sure the woman who was singing Snake Eater last night sounded different. They did re-record that song, but the old song is still in the game. If you play it in classic mode or legacy mode, whatever they call it, it plays the original song. Imagine getting your ass kicked by Pearl the Whale. All right, I don't know who that is. I'm assuming this is a very European thing. You're losing weight. You know what? Congratulations. It's not easy to do, especially in this day and age where everything tastes so damn good, but it's also terrible for you. Trying to play Baldur's Gate 3 and watch this stream. You know what? That's pretty easy to do because there's large patches of time where, well, you know, you're just like walking around, killing shit. Where do you get a larger audience chat interaction? What do you mean? On Twitch and YouTube? You just have to build up an audience. That's really all there is to it. And also it depends on what you're playing. As you notice on me, my view counts will vary greatly from what I'm playing. And like if I'm playing a horror game, I usually get higher view counts. Or if it's something kind of new that everyone's excited for, view counts will be higher. Versus playing older games that don't always like have the huge audience built in. So it can vary. SpongeBob SquarePants boss's voice actress plays Pearl, the daughter of Oh, okay. Hey, she's accomplished. I saw her actually like images of her like cosplaying as boss recently. Got a time frame when you think you're gonna drop a new vid? Very soon. I'm actually almost done editing it together. I had to stop. I'm currently I still have a few more lines left to record, but I have to wait for my voice to heal so I can do that. But once I have that done, it's basically finished. And I can release it for everyone. It's gonna go up on Patreon first, and very shortly after that on YouTube. Came and hit the like button and ran like you were shooting at me during. Okay, yeah, you don't have to be that scared of me. How's life in the clown matrix? Well, do you hear this voice? That's what's going on for me. Will it be another 45 to 60-minute video? I'm going to guess probably around 45 minutes. Hopefully under 1 hour, though. I don't like 1 hour videos. I want it to be, if I can, between 45 and 50 minutes. Hmm. Hmm. Hank from Detroit became human and was in Starship Troopers, huh? With you, Souls games are supreme games to listen to podcasts. I mean, hey, I'll take that. Anyways, I'm gonna go lurk. Hey, you lurk away. I'll still be here. You now focus on Lost Soul Aside. Is Lost Soul Aside that Chinese like kung fu game that we saw at Game Awards not too long ago? Everyone lost their shit over. Korean? Gonna be a long video. Release it on a weekend so people will see it in one sitting. I mean, that's usually what I try to do, but sometimes I don't want to sit on a video for too long. That's done. But the good news is, after I finish this Death Stranding 2 video, I'm going to be upping production speed, so I'll be releasing more content. Got to get on that. Can't be sitting around. The last couple of vids have just taken too long. Lost Soul Aside is that Chinese Final Fantasy 15. Okay, okay. Was that the one made by just like one guy? I think I've been hearing about this game for years. Hmm. Supposedly one guy. I'm assuming it started out as one guy, but he's added a couple of people on since. Hmm. Mint is a turn of endearment. Oh, you're fine, man. Hmm. Is Expedition 33 after Death Stranding 2? It's a good time to do it because because take me a bit of time to make that video. So I might put Expedition 33 up against Metal Gear Solid 3. So who knows? I haven't decided what the vote's going to be just yet. What game becomes harder in autumn because they gain fall damage? Oh, you know what? I got nothing on that one. Would you ever try out Hollow Knight? Possibly. I know it's got a sequel everyone's excited for coming up. Isn't it just like Dark Souls but bugs and 2D? I gotta say, I'm starting to get a little bit of the Dark Souls fatigue, or the Souls-like fatigue. I'm not really looking forward to playing more of them at this moment in time. There's just now too many clones of it that are coming out every month, and it's like, oh, Jesus. I knew it was coming eventually. And its mechanics have wormed their way into like every other game. It's kind of like just starting to like wear thin. Hmm. Only really has the lore and being hard, that's about it, huh? Like it's a bit too vague. Asking for some video time. Yeah, I don't have an exact date for you because I still am editing it together, but I'm nearly finished. Let's see. Hmm. So, did anything actually happen today, or is it just one of those slow days where the world just kind of napped? I looked for news to talk about. I didn't see anything. So we're just going to like make up some crazy shit if we want to have interesting conversations tonight, I feel. Who would like to go first? No, I can't. Let's not do that. Do you agree that I feel like everyone has souls fatigue? Yeah, it is starting to sit. I knew it was going to happen as soon as like there's always been only like a few souls clones per year at mess, but this year and last year, starting last year and now this year, we're just getting swamped by them, like one after another. Usually out of Korea and like China, I'm noticing. And it's kind of muddying the waters. 'Cause I guarantee you, there's going to be end up so many Souls like clones that it just loses the magic and people move on from it. It's what happens every popular thing like that, where it just becomes a little too watered down. There's just too much of it. 108th birthday of legendary comic book artist Jack Kirby. I did not know he was that old. Actually, I know he's dead. So do you still get more birthdays after that? I think your birthday stopped with your death, so it's just like honoring that he was born this many years ago. You were in a car accident on Tuesday, so if we need real life issues, there you go. I mean, you're alive, so is it really an issue? And it seems like you didn't really walk. Well, I'm hoping. I should stop talking before you actually reveal you lost a leg. And then I'm like, oh well, guess I'm going to be getting canceled. Have you watched the Max or Aeon Flux? I remember as a kid, Aeon Flux would come on, and if I was happened to be on, it would weird me out because the animation was so weird from what I was used to, and I didn't want to watch it. I didn't watch the Max, but I did watch. I stayed up all night with a friend of mine, and we watched the Big Head. Well, I think it's called Big Head or something on MTV. It was like a guy with an alien living in his brain, so he had like a huge cranium. I forget the name of it. That was like all the liquid animation stuff I watched, besides a little bit of Beavis and Butthead, I guess. If that counts as liquid animation. I think that's bad. You got school and work tomorrow. Oh, wow. Someone's out there suffering for all of us. That was golden MTV era. I mean, I'm guessing depending on how old a person is, they have a different idea what the golden MTV era is. Some people like only liked it back when it was like nothing but music videos before they started doing all the other stuff. But what does MTV even do anymore? I'm surprised they haven't changed the name of that channel. On Expedition 33 for my B-Day and learned that I suck at QTEs. That game is, everyone kind of sucks at QTEs in that game. They're kind of very hard to time at times, and they trick you a lot. Some of the animation wind-ups are very tricky. So don't feel too bad about it. I sucked pretty bad at it for a very long time. They do reality TV. I mean, what? How do you still call yourself music television then? Only news I have is about Ion 2 coming early 2026 for us, and now 2025 for Korea, huh? Ion 2. I don't think I've even heard of that. Just reality shows now. Oh well. Such a short-lived reign. Don't know much about MTV besides that they used to show a Spider-Man cartoon during the early half of. Wait, what? When did they show a Spider-Man cartoon? The Phantom Blade Zero is said to be combining only level design and Souls games with hack and slash combat. Well, we'll see what that ends up being like. I don't know if I'm playing that one or not. I'll wait and see what the everyone says about it. That's right. I'm going to trust public opinion. Also, Stripperella. Anyone remember Silent Library in MTV2? But there was an MTV2. Hold up. They thought they needed 2 channels of that. World only seems to get worse, and every rally of the light against the dark will always be nothing but a fleeting spark swallowed as quickly as it appeared. Look, okay, do I have to bring Gandalf into this chat to tell you guys not to give up and give in to nihilism? I will. I almost sound like him right now. Minus the accent. Silent Library was my jam. Ion 2 is a new game around 200 years in the future from Ion. I still don't know what Ion is. I've never played this one. Did you know Stan Lee is a creator of Stripperella? I heard of both of these characters. I mean, this real person and the character. I didn't know he created it. I don't think I've ever read Stripperella. Does it have anything to do with stripping by any chance? And a lady who does it? And does she wear like, stripper clothes as their superhero outfit? I feel like the name is kind of self-evident. Pamela Anderson voice. Oh wait, I actually did see this movie. Never mind. I've seen the Stripperella movie. It was terrible. It was god-awful things I ever watched. TV series. Okay, I only remember watching like Pamela Anderson try to act once and being not amused. You know what? I was asking for weird conversations and I'm getting it. Baywatch is the Pam era. Never watched that, by the way. As a child, I was like, this is too much for my young learning mind. Plus, it came on a TV channel I didn't want to watch. Plus, it looked old even when I was a kid. I was like, this is before I was born. Pamela Anderson is super good in the new Naked Gun. Well, I didn't say she was bad. I haven't seen the new Naked Gun. But she probably does comedy a little bit better now than she did back in the day. She used to get hired simply because she was hot. Now she can get hired because, she has other talents. Don't know what cartoons you watched as a kid, but do you remember Biker Mice from Mars? I remember seeing commercials for toys for Biker Mice from Mars, along with several other cartoons that I didn't get to watch. And I think I might have seen an episode or two of it, but for the life of me, I do not remember anything else of it. My main thing I remember watching a lot as a kid was Mummies Alive, and that kick-ass theme song it had. MTV2 is for the raunchier stuff. Silent Library was game show where your contestants were forced to do nasty challenges like eating hairy mayo milkshakes or licking jam off the nipples of a sumo without making too much noise. This sounds like the Man Show or like that thing that Joe Rogan did before the Fear Factor. What is Mummies Alive? I mean, think of the Ninja Turtles, but they're Egyptian mummies. That's essentially what it is. Remember any Spike TV shows? I don't think I ever watched Spike. Outside of like Afro Samurai, I think that came on it. That was it. Have I ever seen Ren and Stimpy? Yes. I have watched Ren and Stimpy. I was more into Rocko's Modern Life for my gross out like 90s kids show. So I didn't really get into like Ren and Stimpy too much because it was just too weird. When I was a little kid, I was like, I don't know, something was too weird for me. I didn't watch it all the time. It's like, I don't understand, and it seems scary. Did you watch the new Silent Hill movie trailer? I already have issues with it. I have not, because I don't really have any interest in it. I think they're doing the Silent Hill 2 plotline for it, and I would just rather keep that in the game. I think the second half of the episode list had Quentin Flynn voicing Johnny, huh? Labor Day weekend and the weather is supposed to be nice. I'm riding the motorcycle up to a remote lake and doing some illegal camping. Godspeed, sir. Godspeed. Hope you don't get arrested or fined. Is it possible to do the camping legally by any chance so you don't have to worry about that? Or is it the thrill that makes it worth it? Drinking, eating a crispy treat made with toothpaste, relish, and I feel at some point you could get sued for some of these concoctions. Some of that can probably poison you. I do find it funny how a lot of early 2000 shows were just, I'm a dude bro that wants to see boobs on TV. I mean, I still remember the commercials for, those, internet, they were like this, the 1-800, like, call this number to get this videotape commercial. It was all like Girls Gone Wild. It'd be on Comedy Central all the time. Like, Girls Gone Wild. They show you their boobs for, thing. And then they got sued because one of them was underage. And you never hear them anymore. That was the thing people would spend money on. They'd see a commercial for like, Girls Gone Wild. Holy shit. I'm going to get that VHS. And they'd spend $40 on a VHS pack of like college girls flashing the camera briefly and then moving on. That was a video game. I think they got made into a video game too, but for a while it was just like a video cassette, thing. The guy game as an oh yeah, legendarily there was a guy game and one of the girls in it was underage and they had to like, completely stop selling that, obviously. What about bits from Zaccolo? Ren and Stimpy charm was based on the fact that the creator of the kids cartoon was downright mentally unwell person. The fact that he was able to get away with all that on Nickelodeon though, is still kind of amazing to me. Like, how, did they not know what he was doing? Were they that, like, I can't really tell what this sawing of a log against, like, Stimpy's buttocks means. Which is worse to spend money on? Girls Gone Wild, or well, only one of them you can even spend money on. I don't think Girls Gone Wild, but then again, I guess Girls Gone Wild was the OnlyFans of the 90s. So I don't know. I don't know. It's about the same. Hits, no, I'm an old man. Boobs don't hold that power anymore. Now what is it? Feet? Do you like eventually become a feet guy over time? Like, I moved on, I'm more classy. Invader Zim Crater was even worse. Well, I never watched Invader Zim. Got blamed for turning on someone's fan at the job today. Funny part is I don't do the area this happened. I mean, turning on someone's, that seems like a very minor infraction, even if it wasn't you. Like, oh, someone turned on my fan. I guess I gotta flip a switch. Now all the kids want the strap-ons. I'm sorry, what? That sentence shouldn't exist. Billy and Mindy was cool. That was a good show. I'm not gonna lie. I did like that. That encouraged the Cowardly Dog. They were a good combo. Now all the kids, well, you read that out loud. I mean, me reading something out loud doesn't make me guilty of saying it. I'm just repeating. I'm quoting. Let me close my door real quick for a second. Getting a little stuffy in here. There we go. Loved Ed, Edd n Eddy. I still challenge anyone to go watch the Japanese version of Ed, Edd n Eddy. They cast that perfectly. It sounds exactly the same despite the language. I think me watching weird stuff like Ren and Stimpy, Rocco's Modern Life, and Invader Zim are the reasons why I love weird animes like Dandadan and Undead Unluck. I don't really think I mean, those are definitely, I'd call those Dandadan, Undead Unluck, and Chainsaw Man more like slapstick than anything else at times, but they definitely have their weird moments, especially Chainsaw Man. Yeah, actually, no, Chainsaw Man might be kind of similar to Ren and Stimpy. Now that I think about it. Time of day where your headphones must recharge. You using those that much a day? You think Fire Punch will ever get an anime? I'm kind of surprised it hasn't already, to be honest with you. With as popular as like Chainsaw Man has been, that they haven't like, released that one for like an anime season or two is kind of surprising to me. Because it is just about as cracked out as Chainsaw Man is. Am I going to play Chronos? Yes, I'll be playing that. And I'm also making a sim video on it. And I'll also be playing Silent Hill F. I'm going to do both of them. For some reason, HBO Max has removed all these shows. It sucks. That's what sucks about streaming these days. It's worse than ever. Nothing stays in the same location for long. They keep moving them around, taking them off one place, putting them on another. So if you want to watch them, you have to switch to a different like thing that you aren't signed up for. Then it's horrible. I've come to really hate streaming television. I mean, I like the convenience of it, to be able to watch what you want when you want to watch it, but the way they've been running it to make people constantly like jump back and forth between apps, fucking should be illegal. Should be downright illegal. There needs to be some government intervention in this thing. You know what? Whatever, next president wants to talk about regulating streaming apps a little bit, and they might earn my vote. It's like, my fellow Americans, I want you to be able to watch all your favorite shows on 1, possibly 2 to 3 apps max. And you know what? Landslide. That's what the people truly want. Who owned a Sega Saturn back in the day? I didn't have one, but I had a friend who I would take advantage of to like find reasons to invite him over so I could play it. I'm not ashamed enough to admit I was only friends with him because he had a Sega Saturn. It's like, oh, why don't you come over and bring your Sega Saturn so we can play Panzer Dragoon Orta? And you know what? We had good times. Despite him being a little weird. We became friends regardless of my original intentions. Fucking Sega said. Look, to me, it was fucking amazing, alright? I'm sure it wasn't that great of a console. It's like apparently a very iffy one, in fact. But it had some good games. Where are the subtitles I can't understand? Are you asking why I don't have subtitles? Like my narration? Because I'm live. The game could have subtitles, though. That being said, I don't think I have them turned on currently. I don't know if I should. Maybe I should turn those on. Yeah, we'll make them small, though. There we go. Dreamcast was good. I own a Dreamcast now. And you know what? It's still a very pleasant to look at console. Dreamcast problem though is there's way too many arcade ports. Alright, so last night we finished up the first part of the game and now we're back in the jungle. We're gonna like make our way over to Eva and meet her. Then see what happens after that. You remember that kid who almost pierced your butt cheek with a dagger? Didn't just almost pierce my butt cheek with a dagger, did pierce my ass with a dagger. But not deep enough to like needed hospitalization. That's right, I have actually been stabbed in the ass by a dagger. Not too many people can say that. I proudly can. As I got my butt look, I was like going to sit back down on my couch. He like took my dagger and like stuck it between the cushions. And you know, as one of those like haha pranks. And I sat on it and started like feeling like something piercing me before I realized I need to stop moving or jump back up. There we go. Let me get some air in here now. Got my butt penetrated. Don't put it like that. That sounds dirty. Hurry, Snake. They're coming for you. Wonder what happened to that kid. Probably became a drug addict from what I remember of him. He was, I didn't have a lot of bright friends when I was a child. Most of them were just like hicks that, you know what?
What's this? HQ.
There we go.
This is HQ.
But yeah, probably a drug addict.
Control here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged.
I've already been found out.
Use extra caution.
That was also the same kid that shot himself in the mouth with a BB gun. Do you think a person like that has high, like, possible chances of, becoming a doctor? Under the previous screen, reset the alert. I mean, I could, but I could also do something else and just, take the risk. Alright. You know what? Since I've been sent in to kill this time, you'd think they would send me in with more than one weapon. The thing isn't there. Tell me there's a chance. Oh shit. I guess they cleared all this area of all the items in it. The honorable route. I mean, I will get cheap at times. when I need to. You remember Drawn Together? I think I remember seeing like one clip of that show. I think this remake could be actually made as a fan project. I mean, of course it could, but it would probably take 24 years. That's the problem with fan projects. They usually take your entire childhood, or like your entire adulthood to get, you know, going. Like, show me one that actually happened in like a, you know, a small amount of time. All right, they're leaving.
What's that sound?
Are you for real? Can Shenmue 3 be considered a fan project? It was fan. Oh shit.
There's nothing here.
Fucking King Cobra doing here? Fuck. God, I brought my King Cobra venom.
Huh? Who was that?
Can't see me. I'm blending right in.
Who's that?
Those wasps put the nest right back up. Want to say that you can vomit the poison, but I realize that's not. Yeah, you can vomit food poisoning up in this game, but snake bites, yeah. They should have had the option for you to like suck the poison out. Oh, fuck's sake.
Over there? HQ? Who's that? Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going. HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
It makes it worse, I know, but what else are you gonna do in some cases? Good morning. Hi, guy. What's up, man? Alright, I think I'm good. This is a no-kill EE 100% speed run. Does this look like... Okay, one of those you can rule out automatically by me lying on the ground. That means it's no speed run. No, this is me. I'm going to kill anything I need to make it by, and also be as goofy as possible while doing it. This is like, let's just have fun with the run instead of like trying to like be so mechanical.
This is HQ.
'Cause I ain't good enough to do any of those things. I'm playing on hard mode though, so I do have a bit more going on than, you know, a normal playthrough.
Is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Oh shit, coming back. You know, is there a reason Snake can't pick the weapons up off these Soviet soldiers in the lore? In like the modern Metal Gear games, because the weapons are like ID locked and you can't use someone else's gun. But this being 1960s, I should just be able to use that AK over there he's holding. Hey YouTube folks, what's up Dilla? How you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. Kind of surprised that's how little you progress in this game so far. Well, I am playing in hard mode, so I am taking longer than I normally would. Otherwise, I would have gotten to, like, Eva last night.
Answer me. There are guys who know alert cancellation frequencies. Speak, bastard.
I didn't realize he'd actually already, like, got choked out. So I kind of that was an accidental death. Didn't mean to break his neck. Vocal cord parasites, that's what I got going on for me right now. That's why it sounds so fucked up. If your game Snake doesn't get betrayed in, I don't think so. Pretty sure all of them. What? Where the fuck did? Why did you? Where did we even come from? Metal Gear Solid 2. I mean, he doesn't really. I mean, technically gets betrayed sort of at the beginning because they get sent there on information by Ocelot, I believe was how it happens. Like he lured them there. But no, he gets betrayed in all of them. Yes, Dartigan streaming on your night off. I know, I'm glad to see the excitement.
Answer me. Listening to the radio can be relaxing.
That's what you tell when someone has a knife to your neck. How doesn't get betrayed in portable ops? That's Big Boss. I was asked about Solid Snake. Oh yeah, I got shot. How doesn't it get betrayed in portable ops though? Yeah, I've never played portable ops, so I don't know what the story of that one is. Hello, Dartigan and everyone in chat. Hey, Loki, what's up, man? Does Metal Gear Solid 3 have the best rogues gallery in the mainline games? It's either that... I don't know. Because, you know, Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 also have really good rogues galleries, so it's kind of hard to pick. I mean, it has... I don't know. It's either or. It really depends on your own preferences. I honestly, here's the thing. Metal Gear Solid 3 has an excellent rogues gallery, but it's mainly regarding Raiko, or whatever, General Raiko, whatever his name is, Ocelot, and the boss. The rest of the Cobra unit, they don't really have much personnel. They have some cool boss fights and moments, but they don't really get too much development. Whereas the characters, the rogues gallery in Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 get a bit more of that. But that being said, the ones they do develop in this game, they do a really good job with. Alright, we need that mushroom. Can't shoot that, I got no gun. But also, Loki, thank you for the 5 gift memberships. I almost missed that, I'm sorry. If you guys got a gift membership from Loki, send him some love. This is my personal favorite Metal Gear. Yes. It was like the first one that honestly played well enough for me that it didn't distract me from the rest of the cool shit happening. And it had a plot that was actually followable with, like, you know, decent writing in it. Volgan is an underrated villain. I think he's my favorite. He actually is a very good villain. He's like a villain it's like he's a fucking bastard, and he's really fun to hate. Unlike other Metal Gear villains where they often will try to give them like a morally gray reasoning for it, or like whatever it is, or they'll make them like a playful almost, like say Liquid. No, Volgan is just like a straight up himbo evil dude. He's got no redeeming qualities whatsoever, but you know what? You're still entertained by him. Hmm. Which one is worse, Volgan grabbing someone's crotch or the president? Well, Volgan does it and also rapes people. I think he's worse. The president was only doing that to check if, like, Raiden was a man or not. For some reason, that was important to him. Hmm. You know, it still is awkward as hell to climb up on anything in this game. Box. Give me my box. There it is. So confused why the president did that to Raiden. No, it's because he wanted to check and see if he was a woman. Like, I thought you might be a sexy lady. I don't know why that mattered to him, though. I think Eva is into boxes. I don't think I've ever found this item before in the game. I think there's like only one area in the game it's even useful. Metal Gear Solid lore is somehow more confusing than Resident Evil lore. That's the thing about Resident Evil. It's actually quite straightforward in its lore. It's just like really dumb. Metal Gear lore, it's the only reason Metal Gear lore is so confusing is because Kojima didn't really have a plan for how things were gonna go, or at least not a very solid one. He changed a lot of it as he went, if he did. Like, I do not believe Ocelot was meant to be like as important as he was, or became. I think it's just like Kojima ended up really liking Ocelot. Kojima saw a president grabbing a woman by the pussy. I literally said that today during Lucky's stream because she got to that scene. He predicted the ussy. Alright, where's that damn door at? Come on. Any nudie pictures in here? No. Thermal goggles. You know what I just realized? You never shake hands with people who hold your dick in their hands, and if you do, you're probably in a toxic relation with that person. I mean, I guess that's some logic. Did your dad share that with you? I can't just put my controller down. I gotta get ready to press R1. Kojima's the only person in video game history ever made, like, you know,
Sorry, I'm
quick time
late.
events fun.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me. Trapped.
Oh, these guys sneak up on Snake a lot in this game, don't they? For some reason YouTube has not been notifying me that Charmsy is streaming anymore. In fact, it did not notify me you were streaming either. It just got lucky doing my
It's
own
your
check.
answer.
That's the thing with like notifications on YouTube. They never always do what you want them to do. You just got, that's why reason I always stream at a set time. So if you want to know if I'm streaming, you can check and see. Also, I recommend becoming a member of my Discord because I usually do announcements there when I'm streaming. All right, chat. Female check. Did they do a good job? We have to do that these days. Hmm. Why'd you do that? It's cold out.
The name's Eva.
Excuse me? Your boobs are called what? Oh, you can just hold. Oh. Only Kojima would do that. You holding R1? Yes, I am.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I can unzip my jumpsuit.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's
You know what? She ain't that good with
imitation,
guns if she
Yeah.
immediately pulls it out and
It's a
points at the
Chinese
person
Type
she was to be
17
working
pistol.
with.
Around here, even that's hard to come by.
How the plot change at Ocelot, aka Adam, was here to
Don't
meet
worry,
Snake?
Al.
I mean, probably
The one
not
I
too
brought
different
forward was
actually,
American.
given how Ocelot treats Snake. Ugh,
45, huh?
he's such a himbo. For guns, that is.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip.
You
And
know, I
not
don't
only
see any of
that,
these modifications
nearly
on
every
this gun.
part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
You can actually do that with a Mauser. What, sweep it like that from the firing? Oh shit, I missed an R1.
You get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
50-50 between impressive detail and what the fuck is this Bubba shit? Look, he's like a...
You had this with you, didn't you?
He likes to show off his work. He studies things.
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Has anyone told me I could just put on clothes like that
Can we
before?
get Sokolov out of there?
And just like dress like the enemy?
Tell me
This is
how
the
to get to
horrible
lab.
Snake impression I've ever done.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Peeking at the boobs reminds me I should play Azura's Wrath. Is there a lot of boob peeking?
Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there.
This man is like chronically deficient in
There's
Pop-Tarts.
still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My
You know,
orders are
since
to
those
provide
guys
you
did
with
set up a
information.
trap here not
Nothing
5
more.
minutes ago, is it really safe for Snake to sleep here? I would assume that they probably had
Look,
radioed in their positions before they sprung the trap, so they probably know
Do
I'm here.
something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
But what's up, Polycarp? How you doing tonight?
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
Wait, you can... If she can hear that, that means other people, like the enemy, should be able to hear when my radio goes off.
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever
Started
you
a
save the
TikTok
game
and started
quit,
following
you'll go to
cosplay
sleep.
accounts, and you got like
Sleeping
30
allows you to
unread
gain back
messages. They're
stamina
probably all
naturally.
asking you to join their
Depending on
OnlyFans.
how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah.
This is a
Okay.
30-year-old man or so getting told that he has to sleep on occasion. I'm surprised there's not like a codec call that we have to eat our veggies. Nick, have you eaten any carrots and greens recently? Trying to get you on WhatsApp, yep. And then trying to get more from you. And it must have been tiresome to lug around radios back in the day. Snake nerding out about his gun isn't just Kojima being Kojima. The kind of heavy customization is common today, but was almost unheard of in the 1960s. It's also Kojima just really like showing off that he hired professionals to tell him about this stuff too. He wanted to give them like, you know what? Get my money's worth out of it. Boobs. I mean ass. Why did I convince those? Why is this so squinty?
What's the matter?
And why was she
We're
changing
surrounded.
clothes back into the clothes she was
I
wearing?
see. 4 of them.
Yeah, they act like they know you're here, almost like, you know, we were trapped here last night and the same
We've
thing
got
happened.
company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement.
That's not a basement, by the way. That's a crawl space.
Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Uh-oh.
Don't go dying on me now.
God, I think Big Boss, or like, Snake here, was a virgin before he met Eva. His reaction was just, like, too pure. Slept with the boss. I think they were just like mentor and student, not like a romantic relationship. I never got that impression anyways. He had plenty of gay sex in the green, but wow, okay. I'm glad you guys know this elements about his love life. Oh shit. Oh, ow. Men nerding about guns while one's trying to flirt with him. What did Kojima mean by that? That all men are autistic in some way. Here's what I'm going to use bug juice for. You know, I want to make the explosion go off. He did not have a sexual relationship with the boss. She was more like a big sister, mother, all that kind of stuff. Snake is 100% on the spectrum. I mean, it's a good spectrum to be on. He's got a hobby, alright? Doesn't the boss already have a kid? She did, but she hasn't seen it, y'all. She doesn't know what happened to them after the Patriots took her child from her. You had wet dreams about this stream? I mean, can you go into detail? What happened during those streams? Isn't Ocelot Boss's son? That's what we've all suspected. I don't think that's ever been clarified, though. It's the most likely answer, but I don't know if it's been officially confirmed. Hold on a second, my cat wants out of my office. There we go. Kitty is free. Boss never learned her child became a cowboy gun nut who constantly betrays everyone and fails for her greatest people. I mean, you know what? She would have been proud of him. I mean, her son changed the world. There you go. Eva pretty much confirmed it. Well, hey, there you go then. That's a canteen full of water, Snake. That's not how you disinfect that. Well, I poured river water on my wound. It should be clean now. I feel like I'm actually watching like the kind of video you'd watch of the Boy Scouts to like know how to like take care of a wound. Alright, that should be all of them. Here we go.
I've been waiting for this moment.
What do you think Ocelot was shooting at a second ago?
That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy?
And he didn't just grab those, he kind of twisted them.
This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Yeah, but they don't hurt anything either, Snake.
Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item.
It's fine as is. It'll work. Just yeah.
And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
That's a really stupid thing to bet on that it wasn't like a fresh gun. Still to this day, do not know how she pulled that move off.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
Oh, I didn't plan on arithmetic.
This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
I mean, you've probably killed quite a few
No
young men.
regrets,
They're just wearing balaclavas, so you don't know it, Snake.
Damn it.
Most soldiers actually tend to be all in their early 20s. So all those dudes we just like gunned down, probably the same age. She knew there was a road, right? I gotta hand it to Kojima. He got 2 incredible scenes out of this one location in the game. Oh yeah.
Hey, Snake, remember back at the abandoned factory when you whittled the grip of that 45 down?
Yeah,
I've never heard of a customization like that before. Why the grip?
to fit it with a knife.
Holly, you have a good night, man.
A knife? You're gonna keep the knife and the gun both at the ready?
That's the idea.
Why would you want to do that?
Sometimes a knife works better in close proximity encounters. So I equip both at the same time. That way I can switch back and forth in an instant.
Badass. So that's that.
CQC.
That's gonna be a meme in the future.
I see you've caught a king cobra. The king cobra is the world's largest venomous snake. Its large size means that it has a
You
lot
know,
of venom to
the more I
inject.
think about it,
One bite is
Paramedic is
supposedly
really
enough to
just
kill
the
an
master
elephant.
miller of this game from
And
Metal
it's
Gear 1, always
extremely
telling you about the
vicious as well,
wildlife.
So watch out. If you get bitten by
Only
a king
useful.
cobra and injected with venom, your life will start to decrease rapidly. As soon as you're bitten, go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The king cobra's diet consists mostly of other snakes. Be careful, or you might end up as its next meal.
Got it.
You don't remember Snake being cringe? What? He's
How does
always
it
been
taste?
cringe. But
Yep.
adorably cringe.
Ugh. It seems you're the one whose diet consists of other snakes.
You're making me blush.
The guide says they taste just fine. Ugh.
You know, why did she just get disgusted all my... I got no choice, lady. I gotta eat something. Can't just order food out here.
It looks like you've got rid of all the ocelots.
Yeah.
Now proceed with the rescue of Sokolov. According to Eva, you should start by going to the crevice to the north and...
Can we trust her?
What's that?
Eva is with the KGB, isn't she? Can I really believe what she says? How do I know she won't double-cross me?
There are no guarantees in espionage, Snake, only calculated guesses. At this point in time, the KGB stands nothing to gain by stabbing us in the back.
So you're saying I can trust her?
I'm saying the chance that she'll betray you is low.
Ah.
Of course, we checked the route she gave you against our own data. It looks like a pretty solid infiltration route. It makes good use of weak spots in the enemy's defenses.
This thing about
Shouldn't have any
Dartigan's not
problems.
having a face cam
Follow
makes
the
the
route
live
Eva
stream
showed
just
you and
feel
proceed
an
with the
extended
mission.
cut of regular
Roger.
Sins video. That is kind of
First,
what I
enter
always
the
went
cave through the
for.
crevice.
However,
Eva
I
says to the
have been
north.
considering
Head
using
that
a
way.
camera as of late because it can increase... Because some people will not watch a stream if there's no camera involved for some reason. Even though
Wanna
I've always
say?
preferred not having one.
Hold on
So
a sec.
it might end up happening in the future.
Snake, have you ever seen On the Beach?
What?
No, I don't know it.
It's about the survivors of the Third World War.
This is new.
The entire northern hemisphere is obliterated in a nuclear holocaust, and it's only a matter of
This is
time
new,
before
right?
the few survivors left in the southern hemisphere are poisoned by the deadly fallout. Their only hope is an American nuclear submarine that escapes to the southern hemisphere. They set out for the Arctic to investigate the fallout. The movie came out in '59, and the year that the war was supposed to happen was 1964. In other words, this year.
Nice
Sure, it's
morning.
old, so he just like, I
Let's
remember
hope
this
it
old
stays
movie I'm
just
going
a
to
movie.
reference and like make a game title of it. So maybe this is like a new line. It's like that one about, Godzilla winning awards 70 years later. Why not a PNG tuber instead of a cam? Because that costs a lot of money to have a good one made. Or you mean just have an image? I mean, I guess that's doable. Does that work though? So like, I'll watch this guy's like shaky PNG. Something I've been wondering. Eva says that Colonel Volgan sent her on this mission. What mission is that? Does Volgan? Yeah, I never got that either. It's like she make it seem like Volgan would send her here, but Volgan doesn't know that she's that. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those weird things. I don't know what the answer is for you. I just get poisoned by those falling on my head. From venom Venom? It's a fruit that fell in my hair. How did it envenomate me? I'm confused, chat. And I'm pretty sure I've eaten these before. Probably a snake in the grass? I thought it was those things falling on me. Oh, there is. It's a coral snake, which I don't think is native to this region. Snake D. We're gonna eat one of them too.
Pretty tasty.
Why'd they change the Keratoans, the fucking ducks? The frogs are still in the game. They just added ducks to it as well. Alright. To cross this deadly swamp, we need to be as if we are from the swamp. We are ready to proceed. Hello, fellow crocodiles. Gator snake. It's working. Oh, video games. Full croc suit is new. Yeah, it used to be just the mask you got.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Volgan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traders have a lot in common.
Leave for
Why would
5-minute
anyone
drive
want
home
to
class, and
act?
now you're
Betraying
involved
your
in
country
snake to
like
croc.
that,
Look,
I just don't get it.
I like
Are
that it's
you
even
talking
on
about
during the
the
radio
boss?
conversation.
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other
Man,
ways
the education
thinking,
of America was lacking
till I
if you
went
didn't
to
know
work
that.
for the NSA. And one day,
I went my
I found
entire,
that
like, a
most
young
people
adult
do
life
things
not
I'd
knowing
be
there
taking
anything
for
existed
granted.
outside of
What
America.
did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
Volgan doesn't like women.
Universe.
He actually does,
Not the
like, you know,
actual
he's bi,
universe.
so he goes
The
after
universe
Eve
as
and,
the
you know, cute
intelligence
dudes.
community sees it. I realize that the
Seems to have
gravity
a
of this
preference for
universe was
blondes.
holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
This age greatly.
No,
Yup.
I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
Yeah, that's exactly
I'll have
what
to
Volgan
remember
did.
that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52. See ya.
Wait, you didn't comment on my costume.
That area is known as Chorny Prud. The name means something like the Black Shore in Russian. It got its name from the deep swamp that covers the area. The crocodiles in that swamp are extremely vicious. Apparently, they've already chewed up a bunch of soldiers out on patrol. Now no one even dares to go near the swamp. They said that most of the soldiers who were killed were attacked from behind while they were in the water. You be careful out there.
They won't attack me. I'm one of them. If someone's filming this right now, it's going to create an entirely new cryptid. I want to get that fish. Have you seen Deathstalker movie trailer? No. Wait, can I not get the fish? I guess I can't keep the fish alive. You know that snake can catch a cold if his food, if he stood in a puddle long enough in the original? I think that's probably still in it then. Let's see what, like, she thinks about her fish.
Snake, look at your body.
Yep, looking good.
Not there.
Then where?
See the leeches?
Leeches?
Yeah, you've got leeches all over you. Leeches will sometimes attach themselves to you if you spend a long
Where?
time in the water or the swamp.
But my
When
thick
you've got
hide, they
leeches
shouldn't be
on
able to
you,
bite
they'll
through it.
suck your blood, causing you to lose stamina. You should get rid of them as soon as possible. To get rid of leeches, go into Cure in the survival viewer and press your cigar into them. Or, if you use the insecticidal bug juice ahead of time, the leeches won't bother you as long as the bug juice is in effect.
I don't see any leeches. Yeah, there's no. I guess it's on my pant leg there. That's the only one I got. So, you know, leeches ain't gonna be getting through that canvas, I'm afraid. I'm beautiful, thank you.
Pretty tasty. Ah, sick. Ah, this is horrible.
Eat more.
Ah, I'm gonna puke.
Okay, that was wrong. Messed that up. Let me rephrase that. I wonder what happens to Volgan's body after Metal Gear Solid 5 and it was transferred to Mother Base. But, you know, we don't really know. I wonder if that Kojima was planning something else for that character and had to cut it. There's a place where you could max your health limit in original by doing, I think it takes a while, but you can do like pull-ups on it, right? I got leeches on me again. I will have this item that's over there. Lucky just canceled the stream. Also, you need to hit A. There we go. I'm hanging on the right side this time. Actually, how do I get on this rope? Kind of forget how you get on the rope to the other one. You need to repeatedly fall from it. Well, my health has been going up, so this seems like it's working. Though I don't want to sit here and do this, though. I just want to get the item that's over there. Gotta press action button as you're falling to catch it. Oh. You just spend a ridiculous amount of time in water with a naked camo to get the cold up to 30 minutes. Yeah, it ain't worth it just to see him sniffle a bit. Oh, it's the alligator hat that I already have? Oh, well then it's kind of pointless. Now the leech is on me? Eh, it's fine. We're gonna name it. What this game missed out on is ticks. Walking through high brush, you like covered in them. Also, Column Atham, thank you for the 35 months of being a sub. That time of the month again. You know what? Way better than having a period. Alright. Don't think there's anything. That's where it came from over there. You think in Russia made the alligator hat? Look, there's probably like crocodile fans in Russia. They wear that. I'm surprised it's not merch you can buy in real life. You know, tripwires are usually best not visible like this, instead of using like a gigantic rope. How's the game? Exactly as I recall, only now it's prettier. Let's see. I kind of want to go check that other area out before I go over here. You have Death Stranding 2 for that? I mean, true. Oh, careful. Careful, Snake. Find something man-made in the wilderness. Best not to even... I mean, hey, in Death Stranding 2, you find blood bags lying on the ground out in the middle of the wilderness, and you, like, inject that shit. You have Dart on while at the gym. How's it helping your workout, if it's helping at all? Speaking of sequels, what would your reaction be if they pulled a Final Fantasy 13-2 time travel bullshit in order to give us Final Fantasy 16 sequel? I mean... I don't want them to do any more sequels like that. It wasn't a good idea. It didn't really give us anything good, to be honest. I'd rather them not do that. I'm sure you could do it well, though. And you know what? 16 is probably the one game you could even do it in pretty well, since it was a simple... I could see that working. The DLC you got for the game was kind of like that, even. But no. Final Fantasy sequels, nah, never worked out. What's even over here? It's just another way in here, isn't it? Let's have some food.
I've had enough.
You don't like that anymore, Snake? Oh, yeah, I forgot you get the videos of eating snakes at times. So, roughly speaking, how many parasitic infections do you think Snake has?
Not too bad. Hey, this works.
He likes that. What do you mean Snake isn't married? Snake isn't married? You mean the character? No, he's not married. I think you can actually shoot these and like turn the power off, can't you? The mines, though. I mean, I hardly need the mine detector since they're all pretty visible. Oh yeah, the dogs. Sadly, you can't eat them. I mean, of course you can't. If you crawl into the claymores, you collect them. Probably only if you come up from behind them, though. Ooh. I think this is how they trained him to do it. Just use your chest to disarm the claymore mine, Snake.
There's nothing here.
Look, the dogs are just sleeping, dude. Normal. Might as well grab these. They might come in useful later. Oh, the dog woke. Either that's another dog or they woke back up. Do the gods hear the do the dogs hear the guards hear the beeping? I don't believe they don't know. Thought there might be something down here, but it doesn't look like it. Dogs are resilient. Oh, I think you get to like dive through this one. It's all coming back to me, chat. My memories, they're still there. Ugh. They didn't see me.
Nothing here.
But somehow they didn't notice that. Like, I really want to know how they didn't notice that, but they didn't. No, this is a chill. This is a very lo-fi experience, and the more I think about it, chat, I feel relaxed. And go that way or up here. I kind of want to go up this way. Appreciate the stream, Dart. I'm gonna head to bed because I got work in 5 hours. We'll sub on Twitch for a month when I get a chance. Hey, thank you. If you got a Amazon Prime account, you can sub for free even. So keep that in consideration. All right, let's call radio in.
Good, you've reached the relay station, but stay alert. That station is an enemy strongpoint. The security is bound to be tight.
But there's no other way to get to the crevice if I don't make it through.
Exactly. The crevice leading to the cave is in the north of that area. Find a way to slip past the enemy and head north.
Sounds like the Cobra unit's members' names came from the specific emotions they each carry into battle.
Emotions?
Yeah. For
Back during
unbearable
World War
the
II,
pain.
Snake, the Allies were
For
focused
true
on
oblivion,
bipolar super
the
soldiers
end.
who only had one emotion.
For infinite rage,
It's really weird.
the fury. For absolute terror, the fear. And for unsurpassed bliss, the joy.
The joy?
It's another name for the boss, because of the joy she feels in battle, I suppose.
Ah.
During the war, she had a partner named the Sorrow. Sorrow and joy. They say there couldn't have been a more perfect pair.
The crevice leading to the cave is to the north of that base. Keep heading north.
You want to save?
Tell me more about old movies.
Snake, have you ever seen the War of the Worlds?
No.
These flying saucers from Mars arrive on Earth disguised as meteorites. The saucers use their heat rays
Nick,
to
have you ever
attack
seen the
nearby
movie Killer
towns.
Clowns from Outer Space?
And then,
What about Debbie Does Dallas?
Something wrong.
the thing is, I was too scared to watch. I had my eyes shut almost the whole time.
Then you haven't seen it.
No, it's not that. It's based on a novel by H.G. Wells.
You haven't seen it, have you?
That does remind me, though. When I was 2 years old, my father listened to the radio drama version of the story.
You still remember the time
It
you
was
took
right after dinner
took
on
you to
Sunday, and we were
install
relaxing in the
Delta?
living room.
How long it took me to
They said
download it? Not
monsters
really. I
had
don't
come
think
out of
I
the
kind of
meteorite
downloaded
landed
it,
in New
hit the
Jersey.
download button,
It
walked
sounded just
away,
like
and
a
came
real
back. It was
live
done.
news
When,
broadcast.
sometime
My
later.
father said he and my older brother actually believed it and started
I have
yelling
pretty
and
decent
panicking.
internet, so it's not something I need
My
to
mother
put too much
supposedly
thought into.
grabbed me from my crib and took me out to the car, still wrapped up in blankets. But then, just as my dad was about to start the car, he realized that it was all just a radio drama.
You want to know something
Because
I
on the
want to see
car's
before
radio,
he
they
dies,
were
chat?
playing Bing
I want to
Crosby.
see Kojima watch
No matter
The
what
Room
station he turned to,
by
no one
Tommy
else seemed to be
Wiseau and
reporting on
respond
this
to it.
big
Just
history-making
react to it
news
live.
story.
Sounds like something out of a big broadcast.
Nobody said a word. We all went back to our rooms. My father and brother got off with a scolding from my mother, but I was the one who really suffered. After that incident, every time I acted up, my father and brother would scare me by saying, "The Martians are coming!"
That's terrible.
Isn't it, though?
So, you haven't
That's
seen the
nice, lady. I
movie.
just wanted to save my game.
I saw it.
Pretty sure
So-
Kojima has seen The
so
Room,
even
sharing his
nuclear weapons
reactions over the
wouldn't
internet.
work
Probably
against the
not. He's
Martian
seen
war
The Room.
machines.
Has he ever talked about it?
Anyway, Snake, if you conceal yourself like the Martians did, the enemy won't know what hit them.
Conceal myself.
Maybe not in a meteorite, but if you can hide yourself inside something a little more close at hand.
Close at hand.
Something like a box.
Ah, I get it. So, you never saw the movie.
The
I
Room
saw it,
movie? Yeah, from
alright?
Tommy Wiseau.
Wow, what a mansion!
Hey, Equinox, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Much appreciated. Hold on a sec. I go use the restroom. I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourself for a minute. All right, I'm back. The Russian gunship doing here? Well, in this is the case, it actually makes sense. All right. Took me 5 hours to install this damn game. I'm assuming your internet connection might be a little on the slower side. I know it didn't take me that long. I think it's like 100 gigabytes, but I can do that usually in like 15 minutes or so. All right. You know, this is not a very good perimeter fence that they spend as much time on. It's like electrified, but there's huge gaps in it. There's not really a point to that anymore. Oh my god, blow up the chopper. If you blow up the chopper, you don't get to fight it later, right? Like it doesn't appear when you're on the mountain. Won't show up at the mountains, makes it easier to get around. Yeah, I don't want that scene though. I don't know, we'll see. Mods are away, Unicorn Rave. If I'm here, there's always a mod available, you see. Because I'm the ultimate mod. Let's see, we need...
That's tasty.
Fucking love it. I don't want to go that way. I think that's the other way you get up here. Hey everyone in Dartigan, I'm glad to be back. My mom had open heart surgery, and how is she? Hope your mom's alright. Hope she's making a good recovery. And also, welcome back though. What the fuck? What came out of this man? You destroy everything here, it'll make later sections so much easier, like destroy their food. And I'm aware of all this. I've played this game before. Oh shit, I forgot they wake up. Maybe I should stop having them wake up and just do the deed. Do the deed, you're gonna have Big Boss have sex with every soldier. You're thinking of a very different version of Metal Gear, I think. Sneaking mission? Well, it's also... I do need to prove an American has been here, and Americans leave dead bodies apparently everywhere. She's home and slowly getting her strength back. A nice low sodium heart healthy diet. A somebody in there, huh? I gotta be careful. Eventually, I'm gonna run out of silencer. It's gonna be way harder. I think this is the food supply I need to destroy. Let me see what they say on that thing.
Snake, that building next to you is a provisions storehouse.
A provision storehouse is where the enemy keeps their food. Enemy units in that area use it to stock up on rations. So if you happen to blow up a provision storehouse, the enemies in that area won't be able to get any more rations.
Patriot can be using MGS5 because it was too. I'm aware of it being too overpowered. They just have it be a
They
cutscene.
might pass out more easily or lose their concentration and start to shoot less accurately. Who knows? They'll probably be a little more desperate for food just lying
Honestly,
around.
though, if they weren't going to do anything
Basically,
with
if you
it,
get
they
rid of
should
a
honestly
provision
should just
storehouse,
cut the
the
entire
enemies in
thing
that
out
area
and not
will
just
get
have you be able to
physically
get it and then do nothing with it.
By destroying a provisions warehouse, you can cut off the food supply to enemies in the surrounding area. It may be worthwhile.
How's the
if you
game?
have
Still as
time
good
and
as I recall
materials to
from back in
spare.
the day. Why not take it out entirely? My logic exactly.
Snake, you said Eva said her Mauser was a Type 17, right?
Yeah, what about it?
That model was produced in the 1920s in a weapons lab in the Shaanxi province in China. The cartridge part sticks out lower than the original to accommodate 45 caliber rounds. The barrel and chamber are a little bit thicker too. But most telling of all, it's got Chinese characters engraved on both sides of the frame like you saw. And that firing stance Eva was talking about where you hold the gun horizontally, that's a trademark of the Chinese. Just like you were saying, when you're firing in full auto mode, the muzzle jump effect gives you a horizontal strafing motion. They say it's especially deadly in indoor and close-range mop-up actions. The Japanese called it bandit shooting and used to dread it. Makes you wonder where she learned to shoot like that.
Hmm. Chinese invented that hold gun sideways? Apparently so. Or they at least, like, you know, came up with a shooting technique that utilized it. Hmm.
Answer me. Speak.
If you shoot the barbed wire fence power source.
I'll see you later in the river. Oh, I'm on the path to making that fight kind of hard, but it's okay. TNT, huh? Alright, I think this is the ammo room, isn't it?
Snake, that building next to you is an enemy armory.
As you might have guessed, those armories you sometimes run into
So
are
when
where
you
they
like
keep their
destroy
ammo
the
and
food
other
supply in the armory, does it like mean the
Take out an
enemies have
armory,
weaker
the
weapons
enemy
later in the
units
game?
area will have their ammo supply cut off.
Because they don't actually run out of
And if
ammo.
they know they're on their last leg, they'll use ammo a little more sparingly in a gunfight. Bottom line, if you blow up an armory, the enemy's firepower
I guess they just like
increases.
reduced how many
By
shots they shoot
destroying
at
an
you.
armory, you can cut off the enemy's supply of ammunition. That should make your job a lot easier.
Let's see, TNT. In that area, they can run out of ammo and have to switch to their sidearms, huh? And if you destroy the food, what does that do? Stamina runs out faster, they become weaker. Oh yeah, and this is their radio communications. I think they can't call for backup with this one.
The crevice leading to the cave is in the north of that area. Snake, your #1 priority in this mission is rest.
Right.
Do you remember how to get to the lab?
You mean what Eva told me?
Yes.
Of course I...
All right, repeat.
Major, do you think I'd forget something like that?
Let's hear it then.
First I head north,
Hmm.
and then I'll come to a crevice,
And then?
and then...
All right, let's go over this one more time. First, head north.
This is
through
the man they
jungle.
chose for this, by the way.
Enter the cave through the crevice to the north. Follow the cave to the end and you'll come out in an aqueduct surrounded by mangrove. Follow the aqueduct to the north and you should arrive at a warehouse. Climb out of the water and enter the warehouse. After you've infiltrated the warehouse, pass through it to the north. Then you'll emerge in the woods again. The lab will be directly to the north. Are we clear now?
Yeah.
Snake.
I got it. Basically, I just head north, right?
They're already having second thoughts. Like, maybe we shouldn't have had this guy. Fine D.
Major,
What is it?
that attack chopper is parked on the heliport.
The one from before?
Yeah.
Hey,
the one
Darty,
that
what's
took
up,
away
bird? How you doing, man?
Shagmod during the Virtuous mission.
Perhaps it's an armed variation of the MI8 hip.
No. Some of it looks the same, but the overall shape is different. It's got stub wings, and the cockpit canopy looks like an angular greenhouse.
No kidding. Then it must be some kind of new model. I've heard stories recently that the Soviets are developing a flying infantry combat vehicle. That's gotta be it.
A flying infantry combat vehicle?
Yeah, a transport chopper with troop-carrying capabilities. Think of it as an attack transport chopper version of
Doing
France's
good? Hey,
AMX
nice to
VCI
hear.
or the Soviet
My voice
BMP.
is almost fully back.
They must be doing field tests on the initial prototype.
A next-generation chopper that's a little smaller than the hip. Maybe we should call it a hind.
Not bad. It's cool with me.
Then it's settled. We'll refer to that new type helicopter as a Hind from now on. The Hind you see parked at the heliport must not be ready to fly. You don't need to worry about it taking off. If you're going to destroy it, now might be your chance.
He said it. Kojima will always try to have as much fun with the memes as internet posters do. He's like, I'm cool. I'm down with this. I think that's everything I can destroy here. I don't think there's anything inside here that needs to go. These are just boxes. Yeah, maybe this too. Alright, ready for the boom? Find it weird Trank has drop in modern mode. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre because the bullets don't seem to. I guess because it's lower velocity, they decided to add that in. Boom. Shalom, sister. What's up? Alright. We're done here. Rat. That started the entire VTuber popularity, that one word right there. Kind of odd that, like, Kojima's really into Pakora, and one of the reasons for her fame comes from this game, and that just saying, rolling her R while saying R, rat. Aren't you a stinker? Hey there, Bugs Bunny. Alright, let's leave this place. Your and Lucky's wedding gift is done. I will mail it on Monday or Tuesday. I will let you know. Oh, well, thank you. You don't have to get us anything, though, but it's appreciated. We don't really have a wedding date currently. Oh, boss fight time. Only noticed I was live because you were bored and checked. Well, hey, I'm glad you thought to, like, come and get some entertainment. I gotta admit, I'm low energy tonight because I'm still recovering from my voice, so I can't use it as much as I normally would. But I'm doing my best here. Luckily, the game takes care of a lot of the downtime.
Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat.
How come he stopped doing that and doesn't do it in modern times? Do you think he got embarrassed by it?
I hate to disappoint.
Must have forgot to make an announcement. I did forget the Discord announcement.
But you're mine now.
Hypnotherapy. It doesn't meow in Metal Gear Solid 1, which had no hypnotherapy.
It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone. Shots. This time I've got 12 shots. Okay. Draw.
Hold on, I gotta eat a snake real quick. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna eat a Gulgul Bubba.
Delicious.
This man's leveling up during the fight with his guns. Oh shit, bees.
I've never felt a tension like this before. That's so different from simply changing a clip.
Kojima's like, you will watch him reload every bullet.
This reload time is exhilarating.
I don't have any bullets. Oh, a stun grenade over there. Never noticed the bosses. Oh, there's like a deer over there. Or whatever that thing was. Okay. Time to use the life serum. Alright, I need the bees. You know what? This gun ain't that good at shooting down stuff from far away. In fact, I'm almost out of ammo, so I can't do this anymore. Gotta fuck this fight up because now I gotta take a different health bar away. I'm almost out of these rounds too. More trank ammo to the right. You're right.
Loading like this. It's a revolution.
Speed loading. Oh, well, and so the legend dies. Is this camo even worth it? In this fight, no, camo doesn't matter. Love playing against Oslo when I have the revolver. Mans really gets salty when you do his gun spin. Alright, let's do this properly. By properly, I mean take bullets to the back. Stun grenades do so much. Yup. Should have been based on the 3DS version. What was about the 3D? I always heard the 3DS version kind of shit. Kind of hard to base it on that without touch controls too, you know.
This reload time is exhilarating.
I'm getting repeatedly bitten by a snake here. I'm so poisoned I can't even, like, administer more antidote. Oh no, I did the wrong thing, that's why. got him. I think you can shoot that ram behind him, it'll come hit him as well.
Damn it. He found us.
You like already be dead for the amount of stings. Also, this is the most ineffective way of dealing with wasps you could ever imagine. This is what a kid would think of to like fight wasp. I'm gonna take my nunchucks and spin them around. Are you happy they didn't get rid of the booba? Yes, that was very necessary for it actually. See, that's what Snake should look like right now, because they've had to been getting on my face too. You know, actually, shouldn't these guys be kind of protected since they're covered head to toe? This is actually working for him. And then he somehow takes cover behind from bees.
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Snake is dead. We should have some broken
Snake,
bones.
are you okay? Snake!
Major.
Snake.
Are you all right? You're not hurt?
No. That was a hell of a drop, but I'm fine. Looks like there's no way back up, though.
I see. Well, anyway, it's good to hear you're not injured. Slipping and falling may not have been part of the plan, but getting into that cave was. Proceed further into the cave. The cave seems to be structured like a maze, but there's an exit somewhere. Find a way out of the cave and head for the aqueduct.
All right, but it might take me a while to get through this cave.
Are you hurt?
No,
Is it the enemy? Did they set a trap for you?
not that either.
Then what is it?
It's dark in here.
Dark.
Yeah, there's no light anywhere. I should have brought a flashlight with me.
So what you're saying is that it's going to take you a while because you don't have a flashlight.
Right.
Snake, if you don't have a flashlight, you should be looking for a substitute. I tell you, American soldiers these days rely too much on ready-made equipment.
Here we go again.
What was that?
Nothing.
American soldiers rely too much on ready-made equipment. And not only that, they can't seem to grasp that one piece of equipment can have multiple functions. Back when I was in the SAS, we never had that problem. We were trained to use every piece of equipment in as many ways as possible. If you don't have a flashlight, look for something else. You need to develop flexible, innovative thinking if you want to... Hey, are you listening to me?
Hey, Boomer.
Yeah, of course I am.
First, take a look at what you're carrying with you now. Don't you have anything that can provide you with some light?
The Davy Crockett's that the boss took with her when she defected are mortars that fire nuclear warheads. They're named after Davy
So there was an
Crockett, the hero
RPG
who
that he
died
fired,
defending
not a
the
mortar
Alamo in
round.
the Texan War of Independence.
Isn't he part of the
You're the
silent
Alamo.
generation?
That's
He
right.
definitely would have been born
The
before World War
warheads
II.
are equivalent to between 10 and 20
I think he's
tons
like
of
50 or
TNT.
something at this point.
Every building within 150 yards of the hypocenter is completely obliterated. But the warheads the boss had with her were some kind of experimental super bomb. So they're actually even more powerful than that. I don't even want to think about what happened if she used it again. Snake, you know what you have to do.
Yeah, I know.
What about you, Eva?
Snake, are you all right?
Yeah, just barely. What the hell were all those hornets?
Most likely that was the pain, one of the cobras.
I figured as much.
It'd be a shame
Were
if
they
he had a
tracking
heart
me?
attack. Well, that technically wasn't him having the heart attack either.
Cobras only take
He
orders
died from
the boss.
electrocution.
Not even Volgin knows what they're really up to, so I don't know anything about them either.
No kidding.
I'll try and dig up as much as I can about them. You just focus on moving ahead. Go to the end of the cave and you'll come out in an aqueduct overgrown with mangroves. This leads to the Ponyzovier swamp. And Snake, be careful. That cave...
Is pitch dark inside.
Good. I did remember to tell you then. If it's completely dark and you need a light, try using a torch. I heard there's some emergency torches stored somewhere in that cave.
Torches. Got it. So where are they?
Huh?
Where are the torches?
How should I know? Go find them yourself.
God, what a helpful team I have.
I see you've caught yourself an
Am I gonna snipe
arowana.
the end early or no? I
Arowana
want to
is
do
an
the fight.
ancient fish that lives in tropical freshwater areas. Because of its large size, I don't think you'll be able to capture one alive. Ancient fish like the arowana are living fossils.
Only
They've hardly
game
changed
Zero
their
is kind of
form since the
likable.
Devonian
I do
and
wish they would have
Jurassic
like
periods.
developed Zero more
Other
than
ancient
just this
fish
one game.
besides the
If they
arowana
wanted to make
include
him
the
like the
sea
actual
pimp,
like
the starlet, and the
shadow
knifefish.
puppet leader of the entire thing.
Almost all organisms on Earth have evolved in various shapes and forms, but these fish have kept the same form for hundreds of millions of years. Baffling, isn't it?
Sure.
Well, I can see you're not interested.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ancient fish.
Why?
They're supposed to be huge, aren't they?
You're wondering
Non-lethal
whether
and
they
hold
make a
up
good
the
meal.
end. The sniper and camo he drops is quite
so,
good.
Do they?
You get his
The
ghillie
guide
suit, don't
says
you?
they taste just fine for a fish.
Great.
You want to save? Snake, have you seen 007 from Russia with Love?
Nah, I don't like those movies. Real spies are nothing like James Bond. It's pure fantasy.
Snake, I don't think the Major's going to like you saying that.
And even though it's fiction, I can't help but comparing myself to Bond.
What exactly don't you like about James Bond? I mean, is it the fantastic gadgets, the cars, the guns?
Major,
Snake, wouldn't you like to have a gun shaped like a pen?
what good is a pen gonna do me in the jungle? I'd look like a fool.
Then what about a snake-shaped gun? You could make
This
it
is
look
the
like
man
you're
that rules
grappling
the
with a
world,
giant snake
by
and
the
then
way.
Get a shot in on the enemy while they're distracted.
Okay, now you're being ridiculous.
We'll make you a snake-shaped gun that folds up and fits into an attaché case.
Will you give it a rest?
Oh, I get it. You're worried about how to handle the ladies, aren't you?
No.
I knew it. To tell you the truth, I don't like the idea of playing hanky-panky with enemy femme fatales either. But that's part of Bond's appeal. You could learn a thing or two from him. I mean, what about this Eva? What are you planning to do with her?
I don't even trust her yet.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't let yourself get involved. This is a game of spy versus spy. She's using you just as much as you're using her.
I realize that.
You've got to grab the initiative, and to do that, you have to get the upper hand in the relationship. That's what a spy is supposed to do.
Get the upper hand. I don't think I'm cut out for that mission.
Maybe if you change your codename to 00 Snake.
Major.
007 is the biggest thing to come out of England since the Mayflower. I wouldn't be surprised if they made 20 more of those movies.
Didn't you know? The Major is a huge James Bond fan. Don't get him worked up like this.
Worked up?
Maybe you don't realize this, but now that you've got him started talking about Bond, I'm going to have to listen to him lecture.
I think
for
this
a
was the
whole hour
conversation
after
that
he gets off
changed
the
this,
radio.
how the world would unfold in this universe.
It's too bad you can't enjoy such a great movie, though.
I guess I'm just one of those people who can't enjoy spy flicks.
Alright, thankfully I think I picked up the night vision earlier. Well, thermal. I don't know if these help as much. Crap battle. Crap. Ancient memes, but you know what? They're still good. It's like I'm at a Whole Foods. Eat the rat.
must taste great. Ah, gross.
Sorry, but I have to talk about the food I just ate now.
I see you've caught yourself a Kenyan mangrove crab. The Kenyan mangrove crab is a land.
We have to
crab.
learn, chat. We
It
can't
lives in
just play.
burrows dug near seashores and mangrove swamps. It's not poisonous, but it might hurt a little if it attacks you with its pinchers. Treat it with caution.
Got it. So this thing must taste pretty good, huh?
Why do you say must?
It's a crab, isn't it?
It is.
And crabs are good to eat.
What's so good about them?
Doing getting Shinobi
like
tomorrow? I might. I'm waiting to see what the reviews
Not at
are.
Why not?
Why? How can you eat those things? They're all purple and yellow.
Getting a lot of
striped,
ninja
and
games
they
recently, I
stink like
noticed.
cat pee. But that's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. Let's see here. The guide says... No way. It says they're delicious. Well, if you want to eat one, then go right ahead, but count me out.
We had a lot of samurai games, so why not? Well, they kind of been trying to like mix the two around a lot too, from what I've noticed. Like you can be a samurai and a ninja. Alright, can't really see much with these on. Let's go with a cigar instead. This is still probably one of the best cave sections in any game because it actually does make it dark and you gotta adjust to it. Whereas most games, they make everything blue tinted, but not really dark. Have a compass with the exit highlighted, that too. But where's the fun in that? Winning. The crab. I can't kill it. Oh, never mind. Torch. Ready to swing. What's the reward for shooting all the monkeys? I think you get just like a special piece of camo for it or something. Kind of forget. You're all for learning. Learning is important. Torch was in Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, this was in here originally. Oh. Hmm. All right, I think we're almost to the boss fight, so I probably need to let, or maybe I'm right back to the room I started. I don't know. How it looks the same. Delisted on the 360, just like half the games I somehow have. I really, one of the reasons I think everyone started supporting the, you know, save, stop killing games initiative, because we're all kind of sick of that. Like you buy something, like, yeah, you know what? That thing you bought? Meh. Hope you liked it. Frog. So let's keep the frog alive. You know what? I want more frog. Eat frog.
Pretty tasty.
What do you think about that one, paramedic?
I see you've caught yourself a Taiwanese cobra.
No, I caught a
The
frog.
Taiwanese cobra is native to Taiwan and southern China. It's quite vicious and carries a potent neurotoxin in its fangs. Be careful. If it bites you, go
This
into the
area
survival
we're
room
in is just full of
immediately and
invasive
use the cure
species, from what
option
I'm
to
learning.
inject yourself with serum.
Sounds interesting.
Don't ask me.
Taiwanese cobra sounds like a
guide
sex
doesn't
position.
say.
Well, I'm
If you
claiming that
absolutely have to
name
have one,
actually,
you'll just have to try it yourself and
unless you
see.
beat me to it.
I didn't say anything.
But you were going to ask, weren't you? About the taste?
Maybe.
I'll talk to you later, Snake.
This could have been me a year ago, chat, when I was in the caves. Made it out. Lived. If there's a dialogue about the frog, she'll still get to it eventually. But I'll try again. Oh, wrong person.
The cave seems to be structured like a maze, but there's an exit somewhere. Find a way out of the cave and head for the aqueduct.
I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie mate.
The thing you're holding now?
Oh, the little block that looks like a cookie?
Try it. It's
Came
pretty
out
good.
different from that cave,
Okay.
changed. How long was I down there?
Never seen anything like it.
Calorie Mate is an
Months,
energy
days,
supplement that
hours.
contains all the
Who's
proteins,
to say?
lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals needed for a balanced diet. It's a well-balanced food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition it needs in combat.
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
Yeah, and it'll help balance out all this jungle food I'm eating.
Man, protein
It's
bars
easy and
would
quick
break
to
these
eat,
people's
so
mind.
It's perfect when you're running late for an important mission in the morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting?
Ha!
Huh?
Furthermore, one of Calorie Mate's biggest advantages is that they are all exactly the same portion size. So no matter how you eat, you always get the same nutrients, flavor, and calories. Each Calorie Mate has a set number of calories, so it's easy to keep track of your calorie intake. All of the geisha girls in Japan use Calorie Mate for watching their calories.
I see. You seem to know a lot about Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan.
Do like the ladies, you know. I do like them. I like them, and they like them. I thought for a second there you were about to be quoting like Kung Pao. Well, we're about to get the Rona started.
No good.
Let me get these goddamn ink caps out of my inventory.
I'm stuffed.
Eating bat time. Vampire. I think you gotta eat one of these to unlock the Castlevania thing, don't you? Eat the bat.
Sick.
Based snake.
I see you caught Naughton frog.
No, I want to hear about the
Naughton
vampire
frog
bat.
is a large, corpulent species of frog.
I think you just
They're
have to
known
beat
as
the
a
game to unlock it
delicacy,
now.
so
Oh,
might be
usually it was a
catching on
nightmare
for
you
food.
unlocked.
The Naughton frog was originally found only on Amami Oshima in Japan. Frogs usually have
She loves
4 tails
Japan,
on
which
their
is why her
forelegs,
assistant,
but
aka the
Naughton
maternal
frog is
donor
unique
of
in
Snake's
that it
clones,
has
is
5.
Japanese. Is also
I
why
tried one.
Naomi
It was
is
pretty
you'll have
tasty.
Japanese, and also
I
probably
can
why
see
she made a
why it's
cyborg ninja,
delicacy.
maybe.
I'm glad to hear it. I hear that in Japan, Naughton
She really is
frogs
just like a
steam and
female
sukiyaki are
Otacon, isn't
popular
she?
dishes.
Really?
Yeah.
Vampire
Japan,
bats are
huh?
notable for carrying
That
rabies.
place
Well,
is
most
starting to
bats
sound
are,
better
from what I
and
know them.
better.
But yeah, I don't recommend eating that snake, but we are, it's too late.
I see you've caught a vampire bat. The vampire bat bites its victims and sucks their blood.
Got it.
Speaking of bats,
Just save it.
huh?
I know you're going to talk about vampire movies, Attack of the Vampire Donuts, or Dracula versus the Space Hippos, or something like that.
Actually, I was going to say that bats are known to use supersonic waves to sense their surroundings.
Oh,
Bats use supersonic waves to sense their surroundings, so you might be able to keep them away by blasting them with a special kind of sound wave. Alternatively, you could try equipping a torch and waving it around with the CQC button. Snake, do you hate vampire movies?
What?
Just now, you sounded like you really hated them.
I did?
Yeah,
Oh. Well, no one really likes them, do they?
some people do.
Like you.
Yeah, they're fascinating, you know? Like the movie Dracula.
Don't say it.
Why not?
Just don't.
Are you afraid?
What?
You're afraid of
Naomi
vampires,
didn't create
aren't you?
paramedic. I know paramedic did. That's who we're talking to right now.
But-
That's why I said that she later,
There are
like,
no such
she loves
things as
Japan, so she made a
vampires.
cyborg ninja.
Just a stupid made-up
Eat the
legend.
Russian glow cap to fill your electronic
Reduce
batteries and
real
call
symptoms.
paramedic for special
Well,
interaction. Oh yeah, you're
sure.
right.
You think I'd be afraid of something like that?
No.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm not afraid of vampires.
Uh-huh.
It's just that whenever somebody starts talking about vampires, I end up dreaming about them that night, and I don't need that right now. That's all.
Okay.
All right, let's eat the glow cap. I might puke though. I've been stuffing Snake's stomach. Eating an energy drink.
Looks like you found a Golova.
Golova?
Yeah, it's a fruit that's found.
Yeah.
I did.
No.
I said, I'm sure you'd.
Oh.
Golova means head. It's the fruit.
Yeah,
Natch. Golova. If you're running.
Yeah, I want to hear about the thing I just ate.
I see you've got yourself a ration.
Yep.
Rations are port. It. Hey, no matter.
I'd take.
You. By the way, Snake.
What?
You know the Ocelot unit.
Okay, I
commander?
guess she's out of like food
Ocelot.
advice.
Yeah, that's not his real name, is it?
I wouldn't think so.
Is it a code name?
You mean like Snake?
Yeah.
Maybe. Why? Is that strange?
No, I was just wondering why he's called Ocelot.
Why's that?
Well, I looked it up, and it turns out the ocelot is a wild cat whose habitat stretches from the southern U.S.
Big
down
Boss
to
ran to a
northern
vamp.
Argentina.
How do you think he would react?
They live in a variety
Good
of different
question,
environments,
actually.
from tropical rainforests
I never
to
thought of that before.
savannas. The biggest ones can grow up to 1 meter in length. They're normally solitary creatures, and their diet consists mainly of small animals and fish. During the day, they sleep up in the trees, but at night...
Yeah, paramedic.
Oh, right. So, the ocelot is an animal that lives on the American continent. But then I wondered, why would a Soviet officer be using the name of an American wildcat?
Good question. Maybe it's because he's fast and agile like an ocelot.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
But why'd you go to all the trouble of looking it up?
Because I was curious. Was it helpful?
Sure.
Like, I wonder why they call this one guy Deadman and Hartman. Alright, we got more than enough shit. Kojima called liquid and solid Kryn snake and base snake, which would be... Which? I have no idea. Could either or. Depends on your own opinions on what base means. Think he is supposed to mean Khrushchev? Yeah, they specifically mentioned Volgan there. Like Volgan. I don't know if that was like a mistranslation originally or something, but they kept it in, whatever it is.
I caught you at last.
I always wondered how this guy actually controlled the bees.
The sons of the boss.
Also, what do you do when you discover you have the ability to control hornets? Do you like, you know what? I gotta find a way to monetize this. So I'm gonna learn to do funky dances.
I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination. Let's get started.
Well, bad news for you. I got plenty of bug juice on me. Wait, I got bug juice on. I don't need a shotgun to get the bees off him. I think I can also use grenades to do it. Bees and wasps don't like smoke or fire, so just throwing smoke grenades. Oh yeah, you're right. I think that will work. Yeah, now that I think about it, having the ability to like control wasps as a combat maneuver ain't that good in warfare because everyone's gonna know there's gonna be plenty of smoke. They'll stop it from being effective. Wait, that easy? I know, ground too. Don't ask me what all that was. Honestly, they should have explained this guy is also like a product of actually all the other Cobras, the Fear, this guy, and the the End. They should all be explained by the parasites from 5, like they did with the End, because it's the only way this shit makes sense. If you care about things making sense. A bullet bee. Oh, fuck. More bug juice, please. Oh, God, stop that shit. Oh, I missed my smoke. Now I'm out of smoke. Stun grenade should work too. Do you think he got made fun of by the other members of the Cobra unit? Oh yeah, the B Tommy gun. I forgot about this shit. Oh. I thought the life I actually deactivated the life medicine. Can you trank the bosses? Yes. They still die regardless, but you don't have to like face them again in the river. No game category, Dartigan? Wait, really no game category? Must have messed that up. That was stupid of me. Apparently Twitch doesn't even know about Delta. I'm not appearing on it. I'll just put it in Snake Eater. Also, thank you GMC for the gift sub to Jellyfish. Much appreciated. Actually, I forgot. I need to call about this boss fight.
Snake, as long as the Pain is using his hornets to protect his body, you won't be able to damage him with gun attacks.
Bees are bulletproof, by the way.
Get rid of the hornet swarm first. Throw a grenade at him. Get rid of those hornets protecting him, and then attack him with a gun.
Snake, watch out for those bullet bees. Bullet bees are the name the Pain gives the special hornets he raises inside his own body. And if they get into your body, your wounds will become worse and worse until you get rid of them. If you're afflicted by bullet bees, go into the survival viewer immediately and use Cure to dig them out with your knife.
Yeah, the end is explained by the vocal cord parasites, but this guy and the Fear, I think also need explanations for it, because Fear can turn invisible, which is something the parasites also do. And this guy has like bugs in him already, so I feel like it can be done.
The Pain has the power to control swarms of hornets at will. Watch out for his hornet-based attacks.
The Pain is said to possess the power to control his hornets at will. Watch out for insect-based attacks, especially his so-called
60 bees, back then everything was tougher. Higher testosterone bees, also plus more racism. Alright, we need to like activate the bug juice. I'm missing like crazy. God, this gun sucks. Yo. Mistaken, there's a shotgun down here that I need. Bug juice not active? Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh. Hard mode is definitely, bosses are way harder. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. I'm having a whole, but the smoke does nothing. Oh, come on. I just got rid of that shit. Right, you know what? We're using the fucking fire grenades. Also, Courage is solid. Thank you for the 7th Spartan crew. Just thought I would jump in right quick and say, hope you're enjoying the remake. Have a good night. Hey, you have a good night too, man. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you're having whatever you're playing going well for you. Ah. That did not. I'm about to die. Alright, I'm gonna just start shooting with the real guns. I don't care about keeping them alive. Definitely B tier. It's not the best fight in the game. It's kind of awkward. It's just like, you know, spectacle, you know. So let's prepare. I don't know if bug juice actually works in this fight. It should, but it doesn't, I don't believe. Brother. It sounded like he just said gay. Gay snake. Good night, Fight. Courage, you have a good night, man. Huh. You know, I'm not even gonna skip because you know what? Cutscenes sometimes are not worth skipping if they're this good. And you're like fucking weird. I know there's like a shotgun here somewhere I can pick up. And it blows the bees off of it. Or maybe I missed it earlier in the game. Being the bosses with a tranquilizer, depleting their stamina grants you each boss's special camo abilities. The Pain's camo makes beehives protect you. Yeah, but there's not enough beehives in the game to really make that worthwhile. Got a bee clone. That was a waste. Come on, get off. Shit. My last smoke grenade. Well, I killed a bunch of fish. Not what I wanted to do. Good evening. What's up, everybody? Well, there we go.
The pain. The pain. The pain. The pain.
Don't ask, chat. Just don't ask. Ran out of patience, now choosing violence. Well, I just wanted to shoot him. Like, I'm not really going to use this camo I get from it, so might as well. Now, I don't know if there's a shotgun underwater here or not. I think it was in the cave and I missed it somewhere. One more victim for the river, yeah. But the thing is, that's not that difficult. You need a few things in the river, you know? Shotgun is around here, and that's what I was thinking. I don't know if it's in the cave before you get to this fight, or if it's in the water. Whatever. There'll be other shotguns. Off to bed, Darkfire. You have a good night, man. You know, I never realized there was a section up here that allowed you to jump over there to him. You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. I don't know what this is, but you know what? I'm down for it. Uniform snow. Okay, so it just leads back into this. Okay, wait. Might be able to get the shotgun in here now. I think the OG looks better. I mean, it has a very specific art style. Shotgun was after the Ocelot boss fight. This is after the Ocelot boss fight. There it is. You know, kind of impressive we can get such good radio reception under here.
Primitive, but a light's a light.
You're out of here too. Hey, Z-Star, you have a good night.
That torch is made of white birch dipped in turpentine. It burns long, so I don't think you'll have a problem with it burning out on you. If you equip it and press the CQC button, you can use it to smack the enemy. You can also swing it around by pressing that button repeatedly. Useful when you need to clear the room of bats and stuff. With the reload button, you can light and extinguish a torch. so make sure that thing is out if an enemy is closing in. Get used to it. The light from the torch is visible from a long way off, though. It probably goes without saying, but marching into battle with a torch in your hand is not the sanest course of action. You should only light a torch when you're someplace like a cave where you can't find your way around without a light.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. You know, when you think about it, why would the Pain want to fight us in a cave of all places when he'd have much better chances on the open field? He picked the worst possible spot. This is a nice cave. This is the best cave in video games. Wait, I think I've come through this way before. Yep, wrong way. Did you find the night vision or the thermal vision goggles? I remember walking through the... Yeah, I have the thermal vision. I don't think the night vision you can get yet, but I might have missed them. In the cave. I mean, I don't really need it now either, though. Not really useful anywhere other than the cave. Relight my torch. Whatever. I mean, I agree it's in the cave. I just don't really need it. These are actually based on a real contraption the US military tried to make. And sort of worked, just wasn't very efficient. Obviously. Alright, obviously, we're gonna get the poison dart frog.
Hey, this works. Delicious.
Did you find the okay, I'm reading the wrong thing again. Let's see. We don't really need all this out now. this point, I kill pleasure, not food.
I've had enough.
No, you eat more vampire bats.
I can't take another bite.
Huh. Hmm. Alright, here's what we do. They'll never see us crumbing. I'm just a crocodile. What else could this be? Will you ban me when I get dementia and start rambling incoherently? As long as you stay funny or entertaining and not racist, no, I'll keep even with dementia. I can make use of that. Giving these guys entirely new cryptid, things to talk about. The gator man out there. This is how Florida guy becomes a real thing. Florida guy. Why did I say Florida guy instead of Florida man? That's disrespectful. Both of these lead the same place, don't they? Are you gonna make a sim video for this after finishing it? Right now I'm putting the finishing touches on my Death Stranding 2 video. I might put this up for vote, even though I've already seen the original game, and this is just that game but prettier. But I might consider it, yeah. It might be worth it. I might put this up against Claire Obscure. Wait, I'm just a crocodile.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, come on now. There's no way they thought this was a man. This is literally like something out of a slapstick, movie right now. Yeah, do you think this is a serious game? River is gonna be full for me. Good, let it come. I think I killed everyone in this game once just to have the max river. There we go. I think I need to blow this place up too, right? This is more of the stuff. Two. Ugh. I guess this one doesn't count. Unless it's only TNT, they can blow it up.
Hey, this works.
I know I can kill the
Hey,
end.
this
I know about it.
works.
I'm gonna try to do it, actually. I don't promise it, though. Do I want it beat the end legit? If I can pull it off, I'll just reload and not, you know, take it as canon. Because I would rather actually do the fight. It's like, I actually don't know where you gotta stand to shoot him. You gotta stand in a specific area to do it. Yeah, you gotta be quick though. It means we should also do a save here though.
You want to save? Snake, have you heard of The Last War?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
It's a Japanese movie where the world ends in a nuclear war. Tensions between
4 out
East
of
and
10
West
sneeze.
reach
I'm
the
glad you
breaking
guys have started
point,
rating
and
them
before
for me.
anyone can stop it, they launch the icy
And I hope you're
hands.
rating your own sneezes when you do them in real
Humanity
life.
is wiped out by a war that no one wanted. The movie depicts that destruction from the eyes of ordinary people. Their simple daily lives are torn apart by the terrible power of a war that has nothing to do with them.
Everybody's afraid of the next big war, but there's only so much that one person can do.
That's why the people who have the power to stop it have to.
You think Evo will let me keep the Croc suit on during certain events?
I see you found your way to the aqueduct. If you follow it to the north, you'll come to a warehouse used for transporting supplies. Pass through the warehouse and you'll come out into a forest. The lab where Sokolov is being held is directly to the north of that forest, so head north.
You say they have flying platforms out there? Flying platforms are a type of personal VTOL aircraft.
They were working on those in America too, weren't they?
Yeah, back in the 50s. They were supposedly going to be used for scouting and patrol missions, as well as to spot for artillery units and transport troops into rough territory. They even got an initial prototype off the ground in 1955.
Made with currently
But the
existing
thing wasn't
technology,
fast
I'm
enough,
sure.
and there were problems with getting it to stop and turn in midair, so they ended up scrapping the project. The ones you see there were built by the Soviets after they got their hands on the American design plans. The American model used a pair of contra-rotating rotors to generate lift, but those Soviet models seem to be using jet engines instead. They must have kept going with their research after the US abandoned its own project. Now they finally
You planning on a
overtaken
big
us.
wedding or something small and
Gotta give
private?
'em
It
credit
probably
for
wouldn't be a
sticking with
big
it.
wedding. I
If
don't
you
think
get
either of us
spotted
want
by
that.
an enemy riding a flying platform, they'll go into
We're still
alert
debating what we
phase.
want.
The flying platforms themselves don't seem to be armed, but the pilots are carrying Scorpion submachine guns and grenades. The recoil on the Scorpion is low enough so that they should be able to fire one-handed in full auto mode. That gives them some serious firepower.
How do I use the scope on this thing? Oh, that's how.
The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
This is a very different type of cutscene now.
Get your hands off me. I'm not going anywhere.
Feet.
Really now? How many times must I tell you?
Tanya.
Each time you resist, your lover will suffer the consequences. Is that clear?
Dartigan.
Damn you.
Maybe the gropiest game out there.
Hold it right there, traitor. Let's find out just how lucky you are. Watch closely. One of these 3 guns has a single bullet in it. I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times in a row. Are you ready?
And there we are. There's the P scene.
Huh. Looks like your luck hasn't run out yet.
Why is it steamy though?
There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield.
Piss is usually warm in the winter. Yeah, this is not cold here though, I don't think.
You'd better stay in line from now on. The Cobras will take care of him.
And she just loves disassembling people's guns, doesn't she?
Has the CIA dog been disposed of yet?
The pain is dead.
What?
Russia, isn't Russia. This is technically in
He may be a
Pakistan, or
child,
just above it.
But he's definitely one of yours.
How is this game to you? Pretty good.
Khrushchev
It's
may
one of my
have a
favorite
hand in
games of all
this.
time.
We have no time to lose. You must eliminate him before the final test.
Don't worry. They'll be able to handle it. I'm leaving him to you, the fear.
How's he doing the water run? This is better or worse? It's the same exact game, just better graphics. It really depends if you like the newer graphics or older graphics. Other than that, it's the same.
Saving what life he has left in
Only
him
new
for
thing is you
battle.
can now play over the shoulder.
Normally, he's dead. But
Your
he'll
mom
wake
hated
up
this
when
game
the
because I
time
heard
is
her say
right.
it sounded like I was shooting myself. What?
And when he does, it will be the end for the boy.
No. Sokolov isn't worth your love. You can entertain me until the rain stops. Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Desaro, is that you?
Just save really quickly. Is it a worthy remake? That I think it is. It's because they kept it the same though. They didn't have the confidence to try to reimagine it like other remakes did, so let's just make a one-to-one remake.
Snake, have you ever seen For a Fistful of Dollars?
Nope, never.
It's a spaghetti western.
Spaghetti western.
It's really cool, especially the main character's stylish gunplay.
Gunplay.
I saw it in England on the Major's recommendation, but it hasn't come out in the States yet. It's so cool. They'll bring it to America, I'm sure. You have to see it sometime.
Sure.
And there we go. We killed the inn.
Come in, HQ.
Major, Sokolov has been hauled off.
Yes, they probably caught him trying to escape.
It's not a good idea. It's a nice little Easter egg, but the fight is so good. It's not in your interest to do that.
Then Sokolov must have been taken back to the lab. Get to the lab and get Sokolov the hell out of there. Pass through that warehouse and you'll come out south of the lab. Make your way inside the warehouse. Watch out for enemy sentries.
Is it a lack of confidence? That's respect to the original source. I mean, I understand that, but I think there are a few things you could do to actually improve it as well. I think like the Fear and the B guy could definitely use more development. Well, even the Inn could use another scene or so. Because they are just like villains without much going on for them besides that. So there are a few places I would have liked to see them actually try something. Alright. Let's not kill him this time. Kill him, I just did. What I missed, we did the little Easter egg where you can kill the end before you ever get to his fight, but I undid it because why would I want to do that? It ain't Kojima without sunglasses, huh? So I just reloaded after killing him. However, I think that's also a good stopping point. I can't really do much else tonight, and I do need to let my voice rest a bit more. So that's, you know, the end and the end of the stream, chat. But I'll be back tomorrow to play some more of it. Sound good to you? Yeah, my voice is getting a little tired. I still haven't fully recovered from it. I mean, yeah, you guys have been awesome tonight. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, please subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitch. We've got a Discord and a Patreon you can check out too if you like my original content there. Bad joke. I wasn't the one that made. I read it off Twitch chat. Don't blame me. But yeah, hopefully you guys liked it. I got the Death Stranding 2 video coming very soon, so keep your eyes open for that. And a bunch of other things, you know, cooking in the works. But you guys have been awesome. Thank you for any super chats or bits or memberships tonight as well, or gift subs and all that wonderful things. Thank you very much. Try to make sure you get your money's worth out of it. Chat, I'll see you all tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Peace, everyone.